Jordi Palou. He's an accredited lawyer before the International Criminal Court. Jordi, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you having to wait this long to speak with us. So, you know, hospitals are protected under international humanitarian law, but Israel said in a statement that Hamas's, quote, continued military use of the Shifa Hospital jeopardizes its protected status. Jordi, for the sake of argument, let's say Hamas does have a command center under the hospital and is commandeering its activities from within. What kind of liabilities are there in this circumstance for either warring party when it comes to civilian deaths and injuries?
Yeah, we probably have two different levels. We can consider a war crime. We have to recall that Article 8 of the International Criminal Court and the same articles in the Fourth Geneva Convention completely prohibits directing attacks against personnel, installation, material units, or vehicles involved in a humanitarian assistance or peacekeeping mission. So what is for sure that it cannot be done is bombing from the air. That's for sure. Of course, it could be an interpretation of a very concrete military operation focusing on determined areas of a hospital considering, which is not really proven, and it could be used as a illegal justification to state that there is a military command of Hamas there. We have to understand that not only war crime, we're talking about war crimes, but we can also talk about crime against humanity if a widespread or systematic attack is deployed or executed against civil population, no matter where they find themselves, if it's in a hospital or outside the hospital.
So then have you seen evidence of war crimes over the past month?
I would say that there could be evidences of war crimes of the state of Israel, high-ranking officials, political officials, and military officials in Gaza, and probably also in Cisjordania, and also war crimes committed by Hamas high-ranking officials in the territory of Israel. So we have these two different scopes of war crimes. But again, this is not only the only international crime. We have to consider possible international crime of against humanity deployed by both military actors and also possible genocide crime against the civil population of a Palestinian population in Gaza and Cisjordania.
Interesting. You use the word possible a lot. I guess we have to. But there are currently calls for Israel's alleged war crimes to be tried at the ICC. And the US President, Joe Biden, too, for complicity in those activities. Do you see a strong case for either that would lead to a conviction, per se?
We have to consider, and we know that the state of Israel and the United States of America are not part of the ICC, the International Criminal Court. But at the same time, we have to say that there are also two dimensions. The International Criminal Court has an open case since the facts of June 2014 till current moment and till now in possible international crimes of war crimes, crime against humanity, and genocide crimes in the territory of Palestine and East Jerusalem. We have to say that. And maybe today is that situation, but nothing stops the ICC of inquiring about this open case. of a state party, which is Palestine. But at the same time, we have universal jurisdiction, which allows third states, which are state part in the Geneva Conventions and the customary law of crime against humanity, that could inquiry and investigate and produce trial against high-ranking officials of Israel, Palestine, and the United States, and other states that could be considered part of the military actions of the international crimes.
Very interesting. Right, Mr. Palou, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you appearing here on Just 2 Degrees.